Good morning. Today I am going to discuss about a separation of method of liquid mixture called fractional distillation. We know that distillation is the process of conversion of a liquid into vapor and again into liquid. Fractional distillation means the constituents of mixture are separated in fractions. This method is used for the separation of constituents of miscible liquids having different boiling points. First, before going to discuss about the process, I would like to tell you about miscible liquids and immiscible liquids. The liquids which are miscible with each other in all proportion are called miscible liquids, like lemon juice water, alcohol water, and so on. Immiscible liquids are the liquids which do not mix together and they remain separate by a boundary. These are called immiscible liquids. For example, wine water mixture. Fractional separate distillation method is used to separate the constituents of miscible liquids by using their boiling points. Here I am going to explain the process to separate alcohol water from their mixture. We know that the boiling point of alcohol is 78 degrees Celsius and that of water is 100 degrees Celsius. We arrange the apparatus as shown in the figure. Here you can see this is distillation flask in which mixture is taken. A fractionating column is connected to the flask containing a thermometer to maintain the temperature range of the fractionating column. Fractionating column is an arrangement in which the lowest temperature is maintained at the top and maximum highest temperature is maintained at the bottom of the column. A water condenser is attached to fractionating column in which water is supplied from the tap and is released in the sink to reduce the temperature of this zone. Now we have to proceed towards the procedure. We take the alcohol water mixture in the fractionating table and start heating the mixture. Water and alcohol both get evaporated and rise up in the fractionating column. At the upper part of the fractionating column, the vapors get condensed due to low temperature and again come back to the distillation flask. The temperature of this fractionating column starts rising due to release of the heat energy by the vapors during their condensation. As we continue heat, as the temperature of the top part of the fractionating column reaches 78 degrees Celsius, the vapors of alcohol pass out through the condenser, because we know that 78 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of alcohol. In the condenser, water condenser, the vapors of alcohol get condensed and is collected in another beaker as first fraction. When all the alcohols are separated out by this process, we place another beaker, empty beaker, to collect water as second fraction. After the separation of alcohol, we heat the flask, distillation flask strongly, and as the temperature of the upper part of the fractionating column reaches to 100 degrees Celsius, the vapors of water passes out through the condenser and condensed into water drops and is being collected in another beaker. In this way, we separate two or more constituents of miscible liquids by the process fractional distillation as fractions. This process depends on the basis that the liquids mixed together have different boiling points. By this process, we separate the products of crude petroleum in refineries. This process, fractional distillation, is also used to separate the constituents of components of air, that is nitrogen, carbon dioxide and oxygen. So, my dear students, this process is very useful for us and it plays an important role in industry also. That is, I would like to say that in the refining of crude petroleum. Okay, thanks. In next video, we will discuss the process to separate the immiscible liquids from their mixtures.